The goodness of Allah. At some distance from Baghdad, there lived a hermit, renowned for his sanctity. He passed his days in an agreeable solitude and prayers. The neighbors, to obtain some profit from his prayers, came daily to his hermitage to bring him food and gifts. The holy man gave thanks to God for the blessings with which Providence loaded him. "O Allah," said he, "how great is your love to your servant! What have I done to merit the favors that I receive from you? O Allah, how great is your goodness to us men!" Full of gratitude, the hermit made a vow to undertake a pilgrimage to Mecca. At that time there raged a war between the Persians and the Turks, but that could not hold him back from his pilgrimage. Full of confidence in God, the hermit sets out under the safeguard of his hermit robe. He passes through the hostile troops without any obstacle. Far from being molested, he receives at every step marks of veneration from the soldiers of both armies. At length, worn out with fatigue, he seeks refuge against the rays of a scorching sun. He rests in the cool shade of a group of palm trees. In this solitary place, the man of God finds not only an enchanting retreat, but also delicious food. He has only to stretch out his hand to gather the ripe dates. A well gives him refreshing water to quench his thirst. Soft grass invites him to sleep. After waking up from a sound sleep, he performs his sacred rites and prayers and exclaims joyfully, "O Allah, how great is your goodness to us men!" After this refreshment, the saint, full of strength and happiness, continues his journey. It leads him across a smiling country, full of flowering hills, meadows, and trees loaded with fruit. Elevated by these beautiful sights, he again thanks God. "Oh God, you are everywhere providing for the happiness of the human race." Going a little further, he came to some mountains difficult to pass. But when he arrived at the summit, a horrible scene suddenly appears in front of his eyes. He sees a vast plain laid waste with fire and sword, and covered with hundreds of corpses, remains of a bloody battle lately fought upon this field. Eagles, vultures, ravens, and wolves are greedily devouring the dead bodies. The sight throws our pilgrim into a gloomy meditation. As he is able to understand the language of the animals, he hears a wolf gorged with human flesh, crying out in joy, "Woo! Oh Allah, how great is your goodness to us wolves! Your wisdom makes crazy the minds of these detestable men who are so dangerous to us wolves. With your providence, you made them cut one another's throats, and thus providing us with delicious meat. Oh Allah, how great is your goodness to us wolves!" Ooh.